In this video, you're going to learn how to add lists and how to add cards to an existing board. So we'll go ahead and go to our sales training board that we created in an earlier video. So lists are basically things you need to do for a particular board, project, whatnot. So for our sales training, we'll have to list things that we need to complete. So adding a list goes horizontally. So we can click on this plus, add a list, and we can put our first list, our first to-do for our building our sales training could be to conduct a needs analysis, let's say. Okay, so add that. And then you see another one popped up to the right because lists do go horizontally. We'll see that cards go vertically. So next to do for our sales training could be design the training and hit add list. The next to do or list could be develop materials. All right, and select add list. We'll go ahead and stop there for now. Let's have 3 to-dos or lists for our sales training board. And now you see add a card on each of the lists. While adding a card would be really adding tasks for conducting a needs analysis. Adding a card or cards for designing the training. Adding card or cards for developing materials. So basically, whatever tasks you need to do to support this list, this to-do item. So let's go ahead and add a card for our conduct needs analysis list. That could be, say, interview the sales director, for example. Add card. Right. Next one could be identify training goal. Add yet another one. Identify learning objectives, for example. Okay, then we can go to next to, oh, that didn't work. Identify learning. Actually have to add card before moving over. And then let's add a card to design the training. We could say create a storyboard draft. And then add that as a card. Next we could say review storyboard and edit, for example. That could be a task. We can move over now to developing and add a few there. And for here we could say create instructor manual. Add a card. Next we could say create student manual and click add a card. You have to click on add a card after you enter your card name, title, and just click out of it. So for our sales training board, we have 3 lists. One is conduct a needs analysis. Second list is design the training. A third list is develop materials. And we have 2 to 3 tasks, or cards under each of those lists items. So interviewing the sales director is a card, identify training goals is a card, so is identify learning objectives. Same thing goes for designing the training, you have 2 cards. Developing materials, you now have 2 cards. You can keep adding cards vertically for each of those. You can also keep adding lists to complete the to-dos for your sales training project or board. So the simplest form for adding cards and lists is exactly what I've shown you. It's quite easy to do, and we will learn more about other features to do with cards and lists in another video. So that's it for this one.